into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's Puerto Rico taking on Puerto Rico. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And towing the slab here, Joel Cangrejero.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. But he's right. He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the third baseman, Ivan De Jesus. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through the corner to strike out.
Still in the strike zone can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Willie Montanez.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Number 24 waits on deck. Righty to the plate. In the air to left, down the line. Sierra on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today, Alexander Castro.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Jose Valentin. Here comes a pitch.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Foul off, 2-2. Right-hander kick steals. And another ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the second baseman. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement, as you see right there. It really wasn't a big location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Next to hit, Roberto Clemente.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, number 24. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
The right fielder, number 30.
And now the right fielder. No score here in the second. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 away. And now it's going to be Bernie Williams.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
2 outs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Ruben Sierra. And the pitch. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Righty delivers. On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
That one missed. Stays alive. Yeah, there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. That was somebody to worry about over at first.
And now here is Willie Mays. This one in the air. Cintrone under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting fifth, number 18.
Now Correa up to hit. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out. He makes all the plays. The pitch. There's a swing and a drop. Touches down. That's a hit.
one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Ponce. And the right-hander deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Two on, one out. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's going to be Benito Santiago. And here it comes. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Don't know how I let you take me, don't know how I let you play me, somehow I let you take me, you're so electric, baby.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Elliot Ramos. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. A wind and a pitch. That's it. And the count is even 2-2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Off the string of a changeup.
They follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup. Pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
And there's a strike. Sammy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now it's Christian Vasquez.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Salty's in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Cintrone. And he deals. Down the line. And that drops foul. Shot fly, that's through for a base hit. So, runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, Jose Valentin. The pitch. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. The 2-1. Will chase that team.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard to right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a better play.
That one finds the zone. Counts full 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Caught off again, and it remains 3-2. To third might be 2. There's one. Out. Relay to first, double play.
As a former player, watching high brings back some. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now the number 2 hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Game 1 of the division series. At the plate, Ivan De Jesus. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3.
And he's got a lead off trouble. These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So digging in, Alex Cintrone. Kicks and deals. And a pop right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Willie Montanez will hit next.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
On a strike, the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
One-two now. And a swing and a miss. And out to one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and they go and you do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
And now the DH. That one in there across the letters.
This puts me out, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2-2 now. And another ball.
We'll try to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Number 30 would be next. Big back with a potentially huge opportunity.
See it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
At the bottom of the 4th, now here is Roberto Clemente. Fouled off, he was late. That one not close. The count now 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ruben Sierra. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1-2 now. Foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, trying to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Willie Mays getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. De Jesus slings it across. Mays retired at first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now, number 30. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that chance handled by Willie Mays.
That was a good hard fastball. Some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
The pitch. And now it's even up.
2-2 count.
All tied up here in game 1 of the NLDS.
When you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. That was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, but he couldn't get a piece at all.
And here is Elliot Ramos. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Halfway through this one, still no score. Correa now at the plate.
Third base.
And a pitch.
Well, these players show great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Left field. Arrested. Ramos going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching. No one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Now it's the power speed combo. Jose Cruz. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1. And another ball. And a good eye there.
They're going to have a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking and make sure that they don't get any confidence.
One down, base is empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with the quick movements.
Benito Santiago, the next to hit. The belt and fires. And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Goes to second. Safe ball. One down. Digging in, Cintrone.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here's a 1-1.
Ponce.
But the dish looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Runners on the move. And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Just off the outside corner. And that's ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bird. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them.
Back to the top of the order. And now Jose Valentino. The pitch. Up the middle. And that one handled. Flips to second.
Guys that get a little faster, they can smell it behind. That was impossible. Any double play, great hustle. He gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. The pitch. And he chases that one below the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 2 outs. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's under it. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. Puerto Rico with the lead, 1-0. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 4. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every
Strike 3, got him swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
really like the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Christian Vasquez. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Ivan De Jesus. Two outs. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple. Tying run runs aboard.
Everything came together for him. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So man aboard, and now Alex Cintrone. Maves. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The Islanders out front here, 1-0. Bottom of the 6th. Here's some real power at the plate. Roberto Clemente. Right-hander kick steals. Bounced up the middle. Cintrone. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Now the left fielder, Ruben Sierra. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. And he gets down. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. Not in time. He's safe.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it's pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm clicking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time, 6.
Just outside. And that's ball 2.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 3. Jose Cruz in the on-deck circle. And the pitch. Inside ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just going to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Correa off the first with 2 away. In there at the knees. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball.
2 strikes.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Correa on his horse and coming home. Relay for home. It's a and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage game. A well-deserved double and a great swing. Everything going on time is still balanced and squared up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alexander Castro is done. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back. Emilio Pagan taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Benito Santiago. And the pitch. Towards right center field. Sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. Puerto Rico out front, 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Willie Montanez. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Nice run on the runner. One up, one down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Ripped to short, jumps, throws. Awesome play there. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And now the count is even. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cruz getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Santiago collects, goes to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, leading off, Cintrone.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Righty delivers.
Hey!
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, no margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Second, going for 3rd. The relay throw. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Jimenez.
Power slider guy, Blue. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Now it's the second baseman. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable out there. Just one of those days. But you're still winning the ball game. At least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And that's outside. Jimenez, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swings and misses, struck him out. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
You can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead, your starter's still on the mound, and there's a chance she finishes this thing. You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
On to Mays. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now back, left fielder, Elliott Ramos.
Next to hit, Elliott Ramos.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Wouldn't chase that time. In the dirt, 3-1 now.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air to left center. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the second baseman. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Christian Vasquez hitting on deck circle. Payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
In the air out to center. Cruz under it. He's got it. And that is that. Thornton gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the left fielder, Ruben Sierra. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And he deals. Good eye in that spot.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher could never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That one the other way. Goes and it gets by. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here's the first baseman, Willie Mays. The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Goes down looking. Here's Carlos Correa. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Just missed.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on the grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And here it comes. That's off the runner. Now 3-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
2 outs. And fouled off. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand it. All right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, really audit everything.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Edwin Diaz on the pitch here, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off this fastball. So the lineup flips over. Down the third baseman, Ivan De Jesus. And the right-hander deals. Hard hit, left side. Fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alex Cintrone. 1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That one is upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself, and they're down to their last down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now the first baseman, Willie Montanez. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Well, he put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Montanez, off of first with 2 away. One strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him.